So we're here to do a all signs reading for the collective. Thank you for joining us. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're new or returning, if you could, please go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe. Subscribe. We're going to go ahead and get started with some collective oracle cards for all 12 signs. This is just for the collective in general to pick up on energy that we all may share mutually. All right. Excuse me. So the first card for the collective on an oracle is a new strategy is required. Find the path to love and happiness. This energy is, come up with a different strategy. It looks like there was some type of sadness, disappointment, some maybe even a lack of confidence. A new strategy will bring new energy. It'll find you or lead you to the path to love and happiness. Maybe what the collective has been doing for so long is no longer working. Start to do kind of new builds. Some things may have come crumbling down. Things may have fallen. This looks like leaves. It's like the leaves. I don't know if you guys can see that clear. Leaves are kind of falling off that tree there. And this card represents 12, which breaks down to a 3, which gives me new energy of building. I'm getting 3 of Pentacles energy because it's like you're working on establishing something new, kind of stacking the bricks, brick by brick, doing things in a more sturdy, stable way, right? There. The second oracle card that came out was a wonderful surprise is coming. Something entirely new awaits you. And again, a new strategy for something new, something you haven't seen before, something you can't fully see as one eye is covered. It whatever it is near completion, is almost near being finished, almost near appearance, right? Like you can only see part of it. You may not be able to see all of it at this point. There's an air of mystery behind it, right? Like you're not quite sure. But again, that new strategy for new things happening is kind of, I want to say required at this point, but we'll keep it going. Let's go ahead and pull cards. We'll start with Aries through Pisces. I think what I'll do this time is alternate between the pull and the clarifier. That way you don't have to try and figure out where to go back for your sign. If you're here at Aries, you don't have to always wait all the way until the second go around to get the clarifier. So, starting with the sign of Aries. And I'm going to shift that just a little bit. Let's do that. There we go. All right, Aries. What we're going to do today, we're going to pull. And let's take a peek at you and your person. So if we're going to do that, let's implement the oracle cards to say, hey, a new strategy is required with you and your person. Something new, something that may surprise you can't quite see yet. Something, maybe even some things hidden behind the scenes. So let's go ahead and get started, Aries. What do you need to know for you and your person? Okay, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You may have had some downturns, but again, if things haven't quite gone in your way, there's still an underlying energy of happiness still coming through. When it comes to family and life and good times, bad times. We accept that all because you can't just throw away your family, excuse me, because something has gone wrong. And that may be saying that there is a shift coming in fortune. So let's clarify. Look at that. Growth. Growth within the control of the situation. You may be establishing some type of control or nurturing how you are establishing your control within a connection. You may be feeling like a need to actually move on to calmer waters, Aries. Establish your independence. But let's take a look. Alright, Aries, let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, because that's a downturn in fortune. Something may not have worked out. Like I said, even with this one, a new strategy is required. Something didn't work out for you in your favor with this Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Yeah, and it's because of your fears and anxieties, Aries. There needs to be a transformation. We have to put an end to our fears and not let those take control of us, which I feel with the Queen of Pentacles and the Emperor in split, saying take a little bit more care of yourself, nurture yourself. You may be needing to pay attention to what your fears and anxieties are and actually approach a situation in a new way. The Death card, maybe dealing with the Scorpio or Sagittarius, comes to the energy of reform. It's the old way can't exist, so we had to put death to it. We had to transform and shift it from what used to be to the new way. And again, both of these speak to new, a new strategy and something new awaiting you. So again, Aries, you may used to be being in control and actually needing to shift to shift in your approach. I don't feel like it's a new strategy. I feel like it's the approach and your mindset. Maybe how your mind is programmed is affecting how you and your person move forward. So you may need to work on some things independently, outside of your partner. All right. All right. Next, on to Taurus. Let's take a peek at you and your person, Taurus. Look at that. Happiness and in control. I feel like with that energy, Taurus energy, and that was split on the, look at that, Three of Pentacles and the Emperor. Building, working, collaborating, doing what needs to be done to get the groundwork laid. Kind of the same energy that I was picking up on Aries. It's like being in control on how things is working, how things are laid out. Alright. So let's talk about it, Taurus. Taurus, you and your person. What do we need to know? There you go. There's your card right there. Taurus. I feel like your beliefs may have you kind of torn, kind of put it in the middle, maybe even feeling a lack thereof. The Hierophant gives the energy of, the way things are done, the rules, the structure, the way things are set, the set in stone type energy. And it's like whatever it is, it's rigid. It's not movable. It's maybe even outdated. I don't know why I'm getting outdated, because it's like, this is something from your childhood. It's like you're torn between your parents and how you feel. It's kind of like, you know, what has always been, or what you don't have control of, is actually making you feel torn. So somehow in this connection, whatever has been already established isn't quite working for you. Taurus, I don't. It's like you're trying to gain some type of attention in order to make a judgment call and move things forward. It's like you're stuck in your head and you're trying to reconcile your emotions and your thoughts in a connection. Let's go ahead and clarify that real quick. Let's clarify the Hierophant for Taurus. Yeah, it's like the inner child. It's something about your childhood, and like being torn in between your parents, or how your parents made you feel, or what your childhood was like in regards to emotions. I feel like your feelings were overlooked. You may feel like your inner child is kind of being left out in the cold, not being tended to. You may be needing to walk away from certain emotions, certain ways of feeling, because it doesn't serve you anymore. One, I think a lot of times we get caught up in how we felt as a child when that comes up, and I feel a trigger within you, Taurus. It's like when you get triggered from certain things from yesteryear, it's kind of hard to snap back and figure like, hey, that was me when I didn't have any control, and parents were having me in the middle, and I felt powerless to what was going on, and I kind of just had to sit there and take it. We gotta walk away from that, Taurus. We gotta walk away from that. That trigger is just a trigger. You're not a child anymore. Um, so let's not get stuck into that. We may need to do some healing work. Let's dig a little deeper and figure out, yeah, look at that. I'm going to reshuffle this, but you have to be in control of your own actions and actually surrender certain thoughts. You got to put an end to it. Let's clarify the Hierophant for Taurus. Yeah. I feel like you may be doing some deep introspection, and as I was stating, let's do some inner work and actually figure out what's triggering that, because all while you do want to hold on to the relationship and actually do the work, it is the energy of doing it for yourself. It's resisting and holding your energy back in order to do the inner work, which I do feel like you're feeling left out in some type of way, like your feelings don't matter. And it comes to down to childhood beliefs and in your position as within the relationship. You have to think about how you interject yourself in the relationship, because if you remove your thoughts, your feelings, you remove your thoughts and feelings from the relationship, so therefore they don't matter, they don't get included, they're not considered. So just again, take a look at that, and I strongly get childhood energy and beliefs. So let's take a look at that based on what came out. I did get a little Page of Cups energy in the shuffle, so it's It's the inner child, the taking care of that emotional side from what was triggered from childhood, Taurus. Okay? Alright. On to Gemini. Let's do a split. On to Gemini. Let's talk about you and your person here. And again, new strategy, Taurus, before I move on. New strategy. Something new is coming on for you. You'll see it. You'll start to see the light in the tunnel with this hermit mode. You may feel like you need to spend some time alone. Which goes back to the holding back energy. Sorry, Gemini. Let me go ahead. Let's pull. Let's pick up on the energy for Gemini and their person. There we go. Gemini energy. The Lovers. Maybe dealing with the Gemini yourself, or a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Gemini. I feel like you're trying to master the stability of the relationship. Maybe even holding back emotionally, trying to collect information, trying to make a decision in love, trying to make a choice on walking the path. You may not be able to see you two together on this journey, and right now I feel like you're just collecting the information at this point. I do feel a little energy of the connection being in the public eye, people watching this connection. This is probably in the spotlight in some type of way. Let's get some clarifiers. Like the relationship is actually being watched, being viewed. I feel, Gemini, this relationship can overcome any challenges. May have actually been hurt in this situation, might have had some bumps and bruises, may need to overcome some type of heartbreak here, Gemini. Let's see. Let's clarify. Courting. Yeah, heartbroken. Okay, so I'm getting some inner child. Triggered your inner child wounds. Inner child needs some healing. Kind of the same energy that I was picking up with Taurus. You may need to make some decisions. Let's clarify the courting card for Gemini, the Lovers card for Gemini. Yeah, I feel like you feel like the relationship is a success. You're gaining success within it. You made a successful choice of love. But somehow, some way, I feel like you may be a little bored, discontent, and you want to balance out the relationship, take a little bit of control, shake some things up. I see it's like you're slowly making the decision to do so. You may be even contemplating, because you may not be quite sure how to shift some things around. I I get an energy of boredom. And that goes back to that new strategy being implemented. I do feel like there is a surprise coming, especially with this tower energy. Um, Maybe someone moving very slow. But I'm not sure if that's you or the person that you're dealing with. The energy does feel a little bit merged there. Um, but I do feel a turn coming around, and you'll be very pleased. A wonderful surprise is coming, Gemini. So I don't feel like whatever this energy is, whatever you're bored, discontent of, whatever it is that you feel lackluster about, um, I do feel some energy coming in for you from an emperor or by yourself. If you are the masculine energy, for this relationship to actually kind of shake some things up. So you'll see actually, and I'm gonna just do an extra just to get a little nosy for you, Gemini. And I'm not gonna keep it out, but yeah, you're gonna get an offering, a proposal, a suggestion, something to grow on, maybe even getting child. I'm getting a seed implemented, something to grow to get bigger later. It's a small start to further expand on maybe a business idea, maybe kind of, I don't know why I keep getting puppy or a child or a business, something that'll start small and get bigger later. So, yeah. All right, Gemini. Keep positive. It felt light, felt good, it felt like a shake up. All right, moving on to Cancer. Cancer, I feel surprise. A surprise coming in for you as well. Expression of emotion. A new chance, a surprise chance at love. Let's see, Cancer, what do we have? All right, that one flipped. Ace of Coins, again, new beginning, fresh start, a new slice of something sweet, something tangible, something that, see, in this one, with it being a slice of pie, you eat the pie, it's something sweet, it's something you can have right here, right now, and enjoy in the moment. And it's something you're attracting. You're attracting a new beginning for yourself. Maybe dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. It's like, yeah, choosing a path. It's taking action, attracting swift action to choose a path. You may be walking away from some, maybe an air sign, but you're actually using your discernment about how to grow and expand within a relationship. Actually, who you deem as your empress. So I don't know why I'm picking up masculine Cancer, but if it's the other way around, Cancer feminine. If you're dealing with a masculine, because masculine is actually trying to choose a path and actually deciding to grow and expand and deciding that you are their empress. So let's clarify this Ace of Pentacles for Cancer. Yeah. Something to start small, growth, actually delivering some type of truth, some type of clarity and understanding, something to grow on. There's a Knight of Wands energy. Something is going to happen quite quickly. I keep hearing quick decision, quick decision. All right, let's clarify the Ace of Pentacles for Cancer. You and your person. I feel like you and your person are having new beginnings, truths coming to light. Yeah, reciprocity, equal give and take. It's the ability to start fresh and actually start in a more balanced manner. I feel like it is a decision that needs to be made, thought through. I feel like it's not necessarily being seen, and a little bit more information is needed, even a perspective change. but it has the potential to grow. It has, it has potential to turn into an Ace of Cups, if moved through very slowly. So, um, Cancer, it looks pretty good. It looks positive here. Let's move on to. Let's move to Leo. All right, Leo. What's the energy between you and your person? Healing and a new beginning in love, a new expression of emotion, a new cup that has presented itself. Okay. So we have the Two of Swords. I feel like unable to see, unable to decide, unable to perceive something in the effect, unable to see. But the underlying energies, you're going to have to take a leap of faith. Even though you can't see it, even though you can't decide, you may not be able to decide. You may have to just take a leap of faith. Or both of you may be deciding to take a leap of faith. So let's talk about it. Look, same energy as was underneath this Cancer. So let's clarify that. I feel like whoever the masculine is in this situation may be heartbroken and wanting a new beginning in love. Yeah. Alright, Leo, let's clarify the Two of Swords. Yeah, the masculine's making the decision here. Let's clarify the Two of Swords for Leo. Alright, Leo, you and your person. Let's clarify the Two of Swords. Yeah. There's forward movement for you guys. Again, I feel like it's with direction, more in a controlled manner. Emotions are. I still get fogginess. I unable to see, maybe even in two minds about it. I just feel like even though you may not be able to see what's going on, there is movement. I assure you, Leo, whether you're masculine or feminine, from the masculine standpoint, yes, there are moves being made, and I feel like you are deciding to do so. You have been hurt. You feel like moving forward. Feminine also, and making a decision to move forward. Just a new approach, and you may not be able to see the movement, but it's taking place. What was I getting? Yeah. Forward movement, acceleration here with the Eight of Wands. Communication may be coming in, making a choice in love. Look at that behind it. Maybe even commitment. Maybe even learning the lesson, consulting a higher power. But if we put the Lovers and the Hierophant together, again, a spiritual connection. Maybe dealing with a Cancer, a Gemini, Taurus. All right, Leo. All right, on to Virgo. All right, Virgo. Virgo. What's going on between you and your person? Also trying to bring in some forward movement, moving away from things not being the best. Virgo. Virgo may be dealing with a Libra. Virgo, you may be trying to balance some things out. Balance out how you move, how you take action. What type of strategy you're implementing? I get a sense of being in control, in power, and a evenly killed way. A lot of times I get where Virgos, one, they like to be in control, but they also move kind of slow earth side energy, methodically, strategically, and make sure things are implemented kind of to perfection, as the Virgo sign sometimes jokes out in regards to persona, but it is in a manner that you actually maintain your balance. It's like I'm moving, I'm taking action, and it doesn't feel wobbly, it doesn't feel chaotic. Look at that. I feel like you're in power of your emotions. You are able to act on your emotions and how you feel, and I feel like it is in a balanced manner, Virgo. Let's clarify this justice card for you and your person, Virgo. Was there some conflict, some mind games, maybe ego and immature actions taking place? Guys, feel free to go ahead and like, comment, share. I love to hear from you guys. Want to interact, get your feedback, see what resonates, see what doesn't. If you want to see different formats, I'm open. So just let me know. Clarify justice for Virgo. Yeah. See, you may have felt like it was a bad judgment call and imbalance before. Let's see here. You may be coming into balance from something that wasn't before, but I was picking up on ego and childish behavior. So let's clarify this justice card. Yeah. You're trying to move on to calmer waters. And again, you elevate from the Five of Swords to the Six of Swords, which was the energy of conflict, ego, mind games, maybe even just one-upping each other, tit for tat. And I feel like you're trying to move away from that. Yeah, again, trying to bring in what you want within the relationship. You don't want to. You're bored with the arguing. You're tired of it. You want truth, clarity, honesty. You want to surrender anything that doesn't serve you. You want to lay down any backstab, betrayal. You want truth and clarity about what took place. You want to use your discernment on how to get things with future growth potential. Okay, it's like you have emotions that are being hidden, and it's like maybe it's been hidden for a long time, Virgo. I would suggest to express them based on the Ace of Swords and the Ten of Swords. You got to be clear about why things ended, why you had to give up, why, or whatever the case may be, you or your person had to give up. But it was just like it wasn't worth accepting. It was conflict, arguing. It was push and pull. It was a lot of conflict involved, or even just power struggles. All right, let's move on to Libra. Libra. Feel like your emotions are on your mind. Maybe serving others have become a burden. Yeah. And those burdens create confusion. Confusion creates fears. It's a lot behind that. It's a domino effect of negative thoughts and behaviors. When things get triggered. Let's pull for Libra. Three of Knives. Heartbreak, pain, you're laid out. Someone may have been very selfish. Look at this person under that tree laid out. Dog's like, are you okay over there? You may be kind of stuck in your head. You may be wanting to be a little selfish and take control. I feel like you're learning about some type of burdens that you want to move away from. You've gotten some type of enlightenment. However, you're still kind of stuck in your head and trying to resist moving forward with a living situation. You're moving in silence because you have a lot of fears and anxieties. You're quite nervous on an emotional level. You feel backstabbed. You feel betrayed. You're on guard. I feel like you're just trying to work on yourself, focus on work, and actually just proceeding with caution at this point, waiting for growth. Let's clarify this Three of Swords for Libra. Yeah. Wheel of Fortune, Five of Swords. I feel like it's a shift to mental conflict. I think things are shifting from arguments, but let's see. Let's clarify the Three of Knives for Libra. Uh-oh. Maybe dealing with the earth sign, wanting to walk away. You may be wanting to walk away. Let's clarify Three of Knives for Libra. Boom. You may be hurt by the truth. The pain comes with some type of truth about why things are moving slowly. You needing to overcome some things and actually having strength and courage. Learning information, getting information. You may be confused and healing, feeling like you had a missed opportunity, maybe even consulting with like prayer, again, trying to heal, trying to reach a higher source, healing from all the heaviness that you may be carrying. I think you're finding some type of truth and clarity, and again, gaining it very slowly so you can overcome some things that kind of laid you out. I feel Libra, I feel like you may be watching a friend or two people come together, which is confusing to you because you're in a healing phase and you're rejecting an emotional offer and just surrendering and just, trying to find some type of solace. All right, Libra, that's heavy. All right, on to Scorpio. Scorpio, let's talk about it. How are we feeling, Scorpio, with you and your person? I feel like you, Scorpio, may no longer want to wait or be patient. I feel like you want to actually take care of yourself and grow. Yeah, I think you feel the need to walk away and actually work on your own stability. I feel like things have been very confusing, like you don't want to accept what's going on, but I strongly feel a judgment is being made. You need to take a leap of faith. So let's see. I feel like you're no longer waiting. You're not waiting for something to grow. It's like you want to turn your back. You want to close your eyes and turn your back. Yeah, I'm getting caution, temperance. Yeah, you want to balance some things out. There's a lot of, I think you want to heal some of your mental space. Yeah, because a lot was coming at you mentally, Scorpio. Let's clarify. I think you're slowly making that judgment call, Scorpio. But it's coming in a balanced manner. It's coming from a balanced place. It's not, yeah. Want justice and control. You want to balance yourself out so you can gain back your control. And slowly. It's not anything that you're doing quickly. You're not making any harsh decisions. You can wait for things to come in, but I feel like as far as the outside, I think you're at a point of like, I'm not waiting for this. I'm gonna start taking these steps here. Yeah, slowly building. Slowly start to build, right? Let's clarify this 3 of Wands, 3 of Sticks in reverse for Scorpio. Okay, yeah, more confusion here, Scorpio. Came out again. Again, slow methodical movement. I feel like whatever you're no longer waiting on, which it's kind of like you're waiting for someone to come save you. It's like you're stranded on an island. You're no longer waiting for someone to come save you. You're just going to take those actions. You're doing it in a methodical manner. You're getting things in line and in order yourself. Yeah, Scorpio energy at the bottom of the deck, Tower. You're gonna go ahead and begin that new adventure. On an emotional sense, you may be dealing with a fire sign, Queen of Wands energy, something that's already established. You may be feeling stuck in your head on how to get things to grow. It may be taking a long time for things to grow, but the emotions that you feeling, I think you're no longer waiting for change. I feel like you're actually taking those steps to make things change. And again, new strategy, things are coming about for you. And a lot of times we get into the position where it's like, okay, we want change, but we don't know how to do it. Or we want change, we want things to happen quickly, and we just rush and get something to get started. But Scorpio, I feel the slow and steady approach. So there is change coming, there is shift. It's just coming in a more creepingly manner. That's the best way I can describe that. Look at that. All right, Sag. Emperor and Empress. All right, Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius. Queen of Wands, your energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Queen of Wands, you may be attracting in what you want. King of Wands, may be attracting in another Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. You may be feeling the need to be in control of your actions. And I feel like that's a sense of how you get what you want, how you achieve what you want. You may be actually taking the calm, cool, collected approach at this point. Sitting back and unwinding while things unfold for you. Yeah. King of Cups, Four of Wands. A lot of emotion, a lot of stability coming through for you. Maybe a living situation has come a little heavy for you. You may need to just sit back and let things fly. At the moment, let's see here. Let's clarify the Queen of Wands, Mother of Sticks for Sagittarius. Clarify. Yeah. Taking the wait and see approach. Waiting for your ships to come to you. You're not chasing it down. You're attracting it. You're bringing it in for you. I feel like that's kind of a a struggle for you. I feel like that's not your normal. I'm getting a lot of fire energy. King of Wands was at the bottom of that deck. This one is Three of Wands, Queen of Wands, Five of Wands. A lot of fire energy. Again, a strong energy of dealing with a fire sign. So you guys may be tempering that fiery energy in yourself. Both of them in the upright, so I don't feel Sagittarius that anything is wrong. I just feel we just need to control the fire. That's it. That's all. New strategy here. On to Capricorn after this brief pause. Sorry. Alright, sorry about that. Capricorn. Alright, too many. Capricorn, you may be stuck in your head, processing thoughts. You may be feeling alone, maybe feeling even stuck in a living situation. Yeah, I feel like it was a little bit deceptive, a lot of trickery going on. Surrounding that, your emotions are heavy on your mind. Yeah, a lot of hidden emotions, which is why I understand why you might be processing things. You may be feeling a little bit alone, emotionally, kind of like on your own. Maybe independent how you feel. Maybe trying to choose a direction to open up to emotions in a successful manner. I feel like you're trying to figure out how to take action towards a relationship as well. More hermit energy, maybe feeling alone in your thoughts, feeling alone in all the things that surround you, and actually stuck in like in a mental prison, pretty much. Let's clarify this, Capricorn. I feel like you have several different roads you could travel, which is why your mind, yeah, it's like you're kind of waiting, trying to see things differently. More Queen of Cups. You may be looking at a Queen of Cups energy. Maybe even seeing this queen in a different light. You may be emotionally confused and just trying to temper some things out. A lot of times when you're emotionally confused, 9 times out of 10, you're mentally confused, because the mind does trigger how the emotions actually are. Your mind may tell you one thing, but your feelings tell you another, and it causes you not to really know how you feel, and you may just need to balance some of that out. And in order to do that, I get strongly, a little ego here involved. You may need to actually express those feelings and thoughts in order to release yourself from that. But let's clarify the Eight of Knives, Capricorn. Yeah, maybe stuck, feeling alone in a living situation, a marriage, maybe trapped in one. And that goes back to what was underneath the deck. You may be wanting to have a fresh start, new beginning on your own. Again, you want to communicate or take movement towards something for the long term. I feel like you're in the process of making a decision to work and collaborate with somebody, but you're in the beginning phases. Yeah, you're trying to watch and observe in order to make a decision in love. Um, yeah, make a choice in love with your Empress. Yep, you're choosing a path. You're at a crossroads. You're sad. You're disappointed. But you want to take action and overcome some type of challenges that's been blocking you guys. Um, you want to gain the strength and courage to do so. I feel like it's the mindset that's the issue, Capricorn. I wish you luck. Um, on to Aquarius. That's a bit much. Walking away, Tower, Moment, Three of Pentacles. You may be wanting to walk away to work with someone new. All right. You want to start taking action. You want to ascend to or take action towards a relationship. There it is. You want to heal something. You or your person here. Yeah, I definitely want to move forward. Definitely trying to gain courage and strength to do so. However, at this point, you're just trying to follow your intuition and move in silence. It's not quite on a selfish reason, but it is to keep your feelings hidden because they've been in a kind of dark, conflicting place. All right, let's clarify Aquarius. Eight of Sticks, yeah. You want to grow from a broken space. Trying to make a decision. I think you want to make a decision from the place of what is, what's realistic, what the flow is, what's taking place at this point. From a realistic standpoint, let's clarify the Eight of Sticks for Aquarius. Okay. Yeah, Hierophant. I feel like you may be wanting to ascend to commitment. You may be also maybe trying to move forward by, you may be practicing somewhere in prayer and connecting to a higher source, religion, stuff like that in order to make a decision. And that is where I feel is new for you. It's a new strategy. Look at that. Aquarius, Judgment. I think you're deciding to be happy. You want to be happy in a relationship. You do want to take control of what's been taking place. And again, that goes back to walking away and being a little bit more fulfilled, more selfishly or emotionally independent, and just figure out what makes you happy. Explore your emotions. You're the wounded warrior. You're able to overcome those challenges and actually be quite mature. Again, look, Page of Cups, overcoming challenges to become more emotionally mature within a connection. So Aquarius, I feel like your new approach in this here with you and your person is to one, come from a place of structure, beliefs and tradition and that may not be something that you've been used to. You may be coming from a place where you're more logical, right? Um, good luck. Good luck, Aquarius. As I said, that Two of Cups and the King of Swords. Um, Making that decision. All right, let's on to Pisces. Let's take a look at you and your person, Pisces. Queen of Cups and the Devil. I don't like the combination. Feel like you may be controlled a little bit by your emotions. You or your person, Pisces. Let's see here. Alright, Pisces, let's take a look at you and your person. Alright, Pisces energy off top. Pisces, you may be following intuition, moving in silence, trying to figure out how to establish something for the long term. You definitely have fears about growing and expanding. Those are that may be sabotaging the foundation of this relationship and leaving you out in the cold. Maybe even feeling a little bit of immature emotions here. They can develop into that a new beginning, the Ace of Cups, and get something started again. I feel like the intuition, I feel like you gotta express a little bit more with the sabotage over here, the seven of swords and the 4 wands. I feel like you may be stopping things from getting off the ground. But let's clarify here. You or your person. Yeah, but I feel like there's a judgment to work on it. So nonetheless, let's see. Let's clarify the High Priestess, Miss Ida, for, yeah. It's sabotage. You may be doing things behind the scene. You may not want to express how you feel. I feel like there is a sense of missing each other. That may be the strategy, actually thinking, plotting, planning, and whatnot. Because I feel, I guess at some point, Pisces, you may have been more expressive emotionally, and now you're coming up with that new strategy to actually move in silence. Yeah, the temperate situation again, more Pisces energy again. Let's see here, what else? Yeah, holding back. You may be holding back and waiting for things to grow. You're walking away from being confused, missing opportunities, overcoming challenges, and being more emotionally stable. Okay, so I guess you're gaining your stability by not being expressive with them, or actually not, just moving in silence, not talking about them. I feel like there's a surprise behind that. I feel like you'll run into something with that. Especially with the 7 of Swords, like he's leaving these swords here, trying to sneak off, and as soon as he gets up those stairs, something is going to be at the top awaiting. But that's pretty much all I have for you. Thank you. Again, if you could like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye. See you guys later.